Hello all. Alright, another beautiful clear sky morning here in San Francisco, California, US. So I think we've got the broken, all the fixes are done for the new program. So everything should be okay from here on out if we don't get bothered again by some degenerate who likes to get into people's computers. A new research. Coastal regions of the Arctic may be thinning up to twice as fast as previously thought. That rate is 70 to 100% faster than previously thought. The thicker ice acts as a blanket, insulating the ocean from warm air, stopping the ocean from warming up from above. Now the ocean can still warm up down below if it's covered with sea ice, but the less sea ice there is, the faster it warms the ocean around it. A private airplane. So on the previous video we talked about sustainability, and some of my commenters said, no, it won't work. You can't do hydro in a building because it's got too much vibration. Apparently I didn't make myself very clear on that. I'm talking about like alternator size generators, very little generators that generate just a few watts of power, just enough to charge up batteries. I'm not talking about an industrial generator through a generation system in what looks like a skyscraper but is really a water generation station. Now, how does the water get up to the reservoir that then leaks out and causes electricity from generation? Well, there's two ways you can do it. Either bring it up through another means, such as a windmill, like they did in the 20s and 30s, when a windmill would pump the water up from the ground. Well, this only would have to pump it up from the ground as well. You'd have two reservoirs, one on top, one on bottom, and the wind generator would pump the water from there up to here, and then the electricity would be made from that. Now, that's one way. Another way is through converting a little bit of a river or a stream all the way over, and that would fill, because the stream is higher than the skyscrapers, it would fill the reservoir that way. And then there's a third way, is we could make prison life really yucky and use prisoners to bring buckets of water up to the reservoir. So we are talking a very small scale operation. The reason I know this would work is because when we were kids, they had little generators about like this that would go on your bicycle tire. You'd click it and it would go over on the tire and give you enough electricity while you're riding to generate a headlight and a tail light. So when we were kids, we took those generators and we hooked them up to windmills, took just fans, and put them up in real heavy winds, and it works. It really did generate electricity. It wasn't much, but it was electricity. So I know the system works because I've done it myself when I was a child. And if a child can figure it out, I know the engineers could come up with a rather large system that would be able to power out the cities and urban areas. So I definitely do appreciate you guys commenting on all this. Come up with your own ideas, your own thoughts. Cool. Today we're just going to make a little short video because I don't know if the system is fully fixed or not, but this will test it. So your comments below on what you think a good source of electric generation would be. There's so many, but that was just my idea for local small generation for local apartments and that kind of thing. As far as industry, I don't know. You're going to have to do a dam kind of system where you're really anchored into the ground and can take the abuse of a large water turbine.